Join us on the captivating journey of Arsène Wenger, a name synonymous with revolutionizing English football and redefining the managerial role at Arsenal Football Club. In today's video, he opens up on the rumours of returning to professional football. Arsène Wenger's early life in the quaint village of Duttlenheim, near Strasbourg, France, laid the foundations for a journey that would see him become one of football's most respected figures. Born into the Wenger family on October 22, 1949, Arsène was the youngest of three siblings in a household that balanced the rigors of running an automobile spare parts business and a bistro. This environment, as Wenger later reflected in his autobiography, My Life in Red and White, exposed him to the complexities of human behaviour from a young age, sparking an interest in psychology that would influence his managerial approach. Wenger's introduction to football came at an early age under the guidance of his father, who also managed the local village team. His passion for the game was nurtured through trips to Germany to watch Borussia Mönchengladbach play, laying the foundation for his lifelong love affair with football. Despite the region's deep religious traditions, which often saw young Wenger and his friends negotiating with the local priest for permission to skip Vespers for football, his dedication to the sport never wavered. Educationally, Wenger was a bright student, moving from the local Catholic primary school to a secondary school in Obernai, where he continued to excel. This period of his life was not only about academic achievements, but also about developing a deep understanding of the game that would later define his career. Arsène Wenger's journey from the small village of Duttlenheim to the world of professional football is a testament to his dedication and strategic mind. Despite beginning his playing career at the relatively late age of 12 with FC Duttlenheim, Wenger quickly showcased his leadership qualities and a keen understanding of the game, compensating for his lack of pace with exceptional vision and tactical awareness. His early exposure to football management came naturally, as he assumed a leadership role within his team, directing play and influencing his teammates despite not being the official captain. This early experience in managing the dynamics of a team would later become a cornerstone of his coaching philosophy. In 1969, Wenger moved to Mutzig, renowned for its high-quality amateur football in Alsace, under the mentorship of Max Hild. This period was crucial for Wenger, not only for his development as a player, but also for shaping his future in football management. Despite the late start, Wenger's ambition transcended the playing field. He voraciously consumed football literature and attended Bundesliga matches to study different managerial styles. Wenger's academic pursuits in politics and economics at the University of Strasbourg further broadened his analytical skills, which he balanced with playing for Mulhouse and later Vauban. It was during these years that Wenger began to solidify his beliefs in nutrition, fitness, and the importance of focusing on a player's strengths, influenced by his manager Paul France at Mulhouse. The transition to a more formal role in football began when Max Hild recruited Wenger to ASPV Strasbourg, Vauban, needing a midfielder with a strategic mindset. Wenger's impact was immediate, leading Vauban to promotion within 3 seasons. His move to Strasbourg's reserve team in 1978 under Hild and Gilbert Gress marked the beginning of his transition from player to coach. Though his playing career with Strasbourg's first team was brief, his influence grew in training youth players, highlighting his aptitude for coaching and player development. Wenger's commitment to continuous learning saw him taking language courses at the University of Cambridge and studying for his coaching badge in Strasbourg and Vichy. By 1981, Wenger had obtained his manager's diploma, setting the stage for his illustrious coaching career. His early experiences, both on and off the pitch, underscored his holistic approach to football management, blending tactical knowledge with an emphasis on education, health, and psychology. Arsène Wenger's foray into professional football began in the quaint villages of Duttlenheim and Mutzig, where his deep understanding of the game and leadership qualities first came to light. Despite a relatively late start in football at the age of 12 with FC Duttlenheim, Wenger displayed a natural aptitude for the game, compensating for his lack of pace with exceptional ball control and a strategic mind that seemed to oversee the entire pitch. His early inclination towards managing team dynamics, even without the official title of captain, hinted at his future in football management. In 1969, Wenger's journey took a significant turn when he joined Mutzig, a club renowned for its quality of amateur football in Alsace. Under the mentorship of Max Hild, Wenger not only honed his skills on the field, but also embraced a broader understanding of football that transcended physical play. His time at Mutzig was characterized by a commitment to learning, both from formal education and through practical exposure to different footballing philosophies and styles, particularly in the Bundesliga. Wenger's playing career progressed as he moved to semi-professional clubs, including Mulhouse and later ASPV Strasbourg, Vauban, where his tactical acumen and leadership were instrumental in guiding his teams to success. His role at Vauban specifically underscored his potential as a midfielder who could orchestrate play and influence the team's dynamics positively. The pivotal moment in Wenger's playing career came when he joined RC Strasbourg. Though his tenure with the first team was brief, it was significant, marking his transition from a player to someone deeply involved in coaching and youth development. His experiences at Strasbourg, particularly working under the guidance of mentors like Paul France and alongside Max Hild, solidified his beliefs in the importance of nutrition, fitness, and focusing on a player's strengths. These principles would later become hallmarks of his managerial philosophy. Wenger's dedication to expanding his knowledge of the game saw him pursuing academic studies in economics alongside his playing career, which further enriched his analytical approach to football. His involvement with the national French student squad and his efforts to obtain a coaching badge demonstrated his commitment to understanding every facet of the game, from tactical strategies to player development and health. Arsène Wenger's playing career, though not as celebrated as his managerial tenure, laid the foundational principles of his approach to football. Arsène Wenger's journey into football management began at Cannes in 1983, where his meticulous approach to analysing opposition teams and instilling discipline in players marked the early signs of his visionary approach to football. At Cannes, Wenger's dedication was evident through his extensive study of game videos, laying the foundation for his analytical and detailed methodology in coaching. Wenger's managerial prowess was further tested at Nancy, where he faced the daunting task of sustaining the club in League One with limited resources. Despite these challenges, Wenger's innovative strategies, such as introducing dietary changes and high-altitude training camps, showcased his ability to adapt and seek marginal gains for his team. His tenure at Nancy, though marked by eventual relegation, did not go unnoticed, paving the way for his move to Monaco. At Monaco, Wenger's impact was immediate, securing the league title in his debut season and assembling a team that combined youth and experience, including the likes of Glenn Hoddle and George Weah. His tenure at Monaco was characterized by tactical innovation and a flair for nurturing talent, leading the club to domestic and European success. Despite his eventual departure from Monaco following a challenging period, Wenger's reputation as a forward-thinking and transformative coach was firmly established, setting the stage for his future successes in football management. Arsène Wenger's time at Arsenal Football Club, spanning from 1996 to 2018, stands as one of the most transformative and celebrated periods in the history of English football. Arriving at the club with a relatively modest reputation in the English game, Wenger quickly set about revolutionizing Arsenal with his innovative approaches to tactics, training, and player nutrition, which were at the time revolutionary in the English context. Wenger's impact was immediate, leading Arsenal to a League and FA Cup double in the 1997-98 season. His philosophy of playing attractive, attacking football, coupled with a strong belief in developing young talent, quickly endeared him to the Arsenal faithful. Wenger's teams were known for their technical prowess, with players like Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, and Patrick Vieira becoming iconic figures under his guidance. Perhaps the pinnacle of Wenger's career at Arsenal was the 2003-04 season, during which the team went undefeated in the league, earning the moniker the Invincibles. This remarkable achievement set a new standard in English football and solidified Wenger's legacy as one of the game's great innovators. Wenger's Arsenal were also consistent performers on the European stage, reaching the UEFA Champions League final in 2006. Though they were narrowly defeated by Barcelona, the campaign highlighted Wenger's ability to compete at the highest level of club football. Throughout his tenure, Wenger was not just focused on success on the pitch. He was instrumental in overseeing the move from Highbury to the Emirates Stadium, ensuring the club's financial stability and future prospects. His commitment to the club's philosophy and values, even in the face of increasing pressure for instant success, showcased his integrity and long-term vision. Despite facing criticism in his later years for failing to secure the Premier League title after 2004, Wenger's influence on Arsenal and English football remains indelible. He introduced a style of play that was admired worldwide, and his commitment to financial prudence and developing young talent has left a lasting legacy. Wenger's departure from Arsenal in 2018 marked the end of an era, but his contributions to the club and the sport will be remembered for generations. His philosophy, character, and achievements have earned him a revered place in football history, not just at Arsenal, but across the world. After leaving Arsenal in 2018, Arsène Wenger took on a new role within the global football community. In November 2019, he was appointed FIFA's Chief of Global Football Development. In this position, Wenger is responsible for overseeing the growth of both men's and women's football around the world, and has been involved in various initiatives, including the proposed biennial World Cup. Wenger has also been a vocal advocate for technology in football, supporting the implementation of the VR and other innovations to improve the game. Aside from his duties at FIFA, Wenger has remained a respected figure in football, often appearing as a pundit and commentator for major football broadcasts. He shares his insights and analyses, drawing from his vast experience in the sport. Wenger has also been involved in charitable activities, continuing his commitment to using football as a force for good. He just revealed that he probably will return to the management of football when the right club knocks on his door. This could also be an international team like the France or English national team. Wenger's legacy extends beyond trophies and financial metrics. His vision and stubborn adherence to his footballing philosophy have sparked debate, but also admiration from figures like Sir Alex Ferguson. Wenger's contributions to football were recognised with high honours, including France's Légion d'honneur and an honorary OBE from the UK. His influence was visualised by Arsenal through a bronze bust, and more recently a statue outside the Emirates Stadium, cementing his status as one of the most influential figures in the club's history and the wider footballing world. Arsène Wenger was married to former basketball player Annie Brosterhaus, with whom he has one daughter, Leah, born in 1997. Wenger and Brosterhaus legally separated in 2015. Wenger's personal life, including his family, is something he has kept relatively private, focusing public attention on his professional endeavours in football.